Headlines and viral videos of immigration detentions are filling news feeds, and with them, fear is rising in immigrant communities across the country. It's not just families without legal status, it's mixed status families that fear for loved ones, like this man. For his family's safety, he asked that we not use his name. He says the fear of immigration detentions hit close to home.
Pero sí hay mucha preocupación de parte de
Yes, there's lots of
la
worry
familia.
within our family because we have a family member who unfortunately has not been able to get his documents. In this case, he's the head of household.
He has legal status and is retired, but the threat of an interaction with immigration agents could shatter his family.
Si pasa algo con esta persona,
If something is to happen to this family member, then our family would completely fall apart.
As a result, his family has had to take extra precautions.
he ido a las tiendas y he visto
When I do the shopping, I've noticed a considerable drop in Latinos at the store compared to before.
He knows he's not alone, and many families are erring on the side of caution.
lo que mejor deberían de hacer es quedarse en su casa si no
The
tienen.
best thing to do is stay home if you have nothing to do, unless you're going to work, because we have to generate income. If not, who is going to pay the bills?
Estoy con sentimientos encontrados, con mucho miedo.
I'm filled with emotions, with lots of fear. We have to do things with precautions, even grocery shopping.
We also talked with this woman who is in the U.S. without legal status. She also asked that we not use her name due to the fears for her safety.
Me he sentido como que me ahogo, como que el estrés.
I felt like I can't breathe. The stress is hurting me. I've noticed it even in my hair. It is falling out.
She says the stress over the immigration raids is taking a toll on her health, but she feels that even doctor's appointments pose a risk. Not just physically, but financially too.
No agarramos ayudas así del gobierno porque
We don't receive government assistance for insurance. We always pay out of pocket. Out of fear that receiving assistance could hurt us later on or our information could be shared with immigration agencies.
She's been in the U.S. for over 20 years. While she has thought about self-deporting, she struggles with leaving the life she's built behind.
y no estoy lista para irme.
I'm not ready to leave yet. I wish the government could help people that have been here for so many years. We pay our taxes and try not to be a burden on the government.
So they get people and then they ask questions later, which is very unconstitutional. That's not how it works, how it's supposed to work. So people are fearful.
Eduardo Aguilar is an ethnic studies professor and community activist. He often participates in the community patrols that warn people of immigration sightings.
And the fact that they're snatching people from all categories, from being people that are undocumented, people that are in the refugees, people that are in the process, people that go to courts and they go to for a legal hearing and they get snatched, or people that are walking in the street.
He says the implications of the immigration raids are instilling fear and trauma for many communities.
They're affected, and they do need support, and they do need, this is gonna be something that is gonna mark them forever because it's trauma, and we don't talk about that stuff. All of this is going to affect people mentally, psychologically.
Lizette Ma is a family psychologist in San Diego. She says the stress of fear has a deep impact on people.
Neurologically, right, it has an effect, especially if that stress or concern or fear, it gets to a level that it's impeding your sleep cycle or it's being disturbed. You're not going to be able to perform, respond in an appropriate way or fast enough if you're constantly stressed out, worried, not sleeping, not eating.
Despite the constant stream of news, her best advice is to avoid drowning in the headlines.
That's why it's so important that we are pacing ourselves, microdosing the amount of news that we're seeing, and then just focusing one thing at a time, because it can become very overwhelming and then we handicap ourselves.
For some immigrant families, the fear of separation is a daily reality. But through community support, awareness, and care, there could be room to focus on healing and hope. Tania Thorne, KPBS News.